But let's not get distracted, because the real story here is Blake, a woman so beloved, so universally cherished, that the very idea of someone disliking her has now become the foundation of a federal lawsuit. Because nothing says target of cyber abuse like arriving on a film premiere in a custom Chanel while claiming your emotional distress was caused by someone's TikTok caption.
What if your snarky TikTok caption could land you in federal court? Picture this. A red carpet icon slips into fresh off the runway Chanel, flashes a smile, and then slaps half the internet with subpoenas because someone dared to say they liked her co-star better. Welcome to the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni legal circus, the first lawsuit where emotional distress is accessorized with couture and a PR army. It's a case so sprawling the amended complaint is thicker than the Oxford English Dictionary, and yes, even the defendant's dog walker's cousin got dragged in. Buckle up, because what started on a movie set now threatens to rewrite the rules of free speech, one hurt feeling at a time. December 2024, Atlanta. It Ends With Us is halfway through production when Blake Lively files a bombshell civil complaint. She alleges Justin Baldoni, the film's director and leading man, went rogue, sneaking in unrehearsed intimacy, nixing the promised intimacy coordinator, and weaponizing his feminist brand the minute she protested. The suit claims Baldoni hired crisis PR pit bulls to bury Lively's reputation before the press tour even began. Within 48 hours, the New York Times drops a front-page expose, and Twitter erupts. Lively's hair care line, fresh off a record launch, posts a 78% sales plunge in 3 weeks. Baldoni denies everything, calling the accusations a fiction straight from a Hollywood writer's room. He claims the only improvised intimacy was an unscripted hug goodbye, and he's got the raw footage queued up. But the internet's already chosen sides. Behind closed doors, Wayfarer Studios executives whisper about a damage control strategy, distance the film from Baldoni without losing him entirely. Meanwhile, Lively's camp leaks emails showing marketing consultants discussing female trauma versus female triumph angles. Each leak stokes more outrage, and the set becomes a minefield. Crew members sign NDAs so airtight they joke about needing scuba gear just to breathe. His legal team brands Blake's complaint the script for a career rescue drama, accusing her of manufacturing harassment to hijack the narrative. Baldoni even sues the Times separately, insisting the paper's coverage cost him studio deals. Lively's camp responds with a 97-page motion to dismiss, sprinkling the filing with phrases like baseless sideshow and textbook slap. June 9, 2025, Judge Louis Lyman drops the gavel. Baldoni's megasuit is tossed in its entirety, though he's allowed to refile narrow contract interference claims. Headlines trumpet a total victory for Blake. Baldoni's lawyer Brian Friedman counters, "We march forward with the facts on our side." Public opinion briefly swings Blake's way, until documents show she's prepping a third amended complaint sprawling over 170 pages. Critics groan, more pages than War and Peace, but less believable. Baldoni seizes the moment, launching a website, thelawsuitinfo.com, dumping every exhibit, text thread, and out-of-context emoji he can find. Early July 2025. Lively's attorneys carpet bomb Google, X, formerly Twitter, and YouTube with subpoenas demanding IP logs, payment details, and drafts from 43 creators, including Perez Hilton, Candace Owens, and true crime TikToker Mackenzie Folks. They even rope in a dog walker's cousin's TikTok, convinced that sarcastic justice for Justin hashtags prove a bot army. Creators panic. Some whip up merch. "I got sued by Blake Lively and all I got was this lousy subpoena," turning legal angst into profit. Others lawyer up, filing motions to quash. Variety labels Blake's tactic fact-finding or intimidation. First Amendment scholars warn the move could weaponize subpoenas against everyday commentary. Justin's response? A strategic Hawaiian silence. Instagram stories of hammock naps and sunset surfing. Memes bloom. Smear campaigns so powerful I had to take a vacation. Lively's supporters cry foul, insisting his quiet feed is evidence of covert coordination. Detractors produce side-by-side shots. Blake's Paris Couture premiere versus Justin's barefoot beach stroll, captioned, "One of these looks traumatized." Enter the third amended complaint. 170 pages of rhetorical fire, dubbing the backlash the worst vitriol of her 20-year career, and blaming Baldoni for tanking Betty Buzz soda and Betty Booze mixers. In a headline-grabbing paragraph, her lawyers argue that disliking Blake Lively is unnatural, therefore evidence of coordinated defamation. Social media opinion, they insist, must have been astroturfed. Legal pundits coin a term, feelings-based lawfare. If Blake prevails, any celebrity could claim emotional damages over memes. Satirists run wild. The Onion publishes Chris Pratt files suit against Mondays. Meanwhile, Baldoni's team mocks the complaint's math. She cites 3,247 mean comments. Under the sarcasm lies a serious question. Can public perception be monetized in court? If yes, the internet's snark economy might need a lawyer on speed dial. On one flank, Blake wields Ryan Reynolds' ad juggernaut, same viral geniuses who turned cell phone plans into Super Bowl jokes. They orchestrate sympathetic Vogue interviews, tearjerker Instagram captions, and a limited edition couture and courage tee. On the other, Baldoni's rep Brian Friedman doubles down, booking him on podcasts to unpack the myth of the feminist fraud. Then come the dueling websites. TheLawsuitInfo.com hosts 224 pages of Baldoni-friendly receipts. Days later, an anonymous site, TheLawsuitInfo.info pops up shouting, "Support Blake's truth." Reddit detectives swear the second domain is Ryan Reynolds trolling. Ryan's team stays mum. Mainstream media fractures. NYT, Vogue, and Elle cast Blake as whistleblower. Daily Mail and Page Six lean skeptical. Headlines ping pong Hollywood heroine or high fashion bully. The division only deepens public trench lines, guaranteeing maximum watch time for anyone chronicling the feud. Industry agents whisper that Baldoni's once jam-packed slate is on indefinite pause. WME quietly cuts ties. Podcast co-host Liz Plank announces a sudden exit to focus on accountability. Baldoni's Man Enough brand takes a revenue hit he calls worse than a YouTube CPM crash. Meanwhile, Marvel drops an unexpected update on Deadpool 4 translation. The sequel is shelved for strategic re-evaluation after the smash of Deadpool and Wolverine. Insiders say studio execs fear unpredictable red carpet carnage if Ryan Reynolds steps into the spotlight while his wife battles social media demons. Fans meme a new MCU phase 5-second rule. If it touches internet drama, drop it. Blake's brands don't escape unscathed. Betty Buzz's Instagram, once showered with heart emojis, is now a minefield of clown and trash can icons. Her team disables comments, fueling cries that she's silencing consumers. First Amendment watchdogs file amicus briefs warning the court, equating harsh opinion with defamation could throttle online discourse. Variety quotes attorney John Genga. "She's trying to kill a fly with a sledgehammer, then invoice the fly." YouTubers rally. Ashley Brianna Eve, subpoena withdrawn but still furious, petitions the judge for a protective order, alleging Blake's lawyers lied about a meet and confer. Creators film reaction videos reading their own subpoenas aloud. Instant content gold. Page views skyrocket. Irony again. Legal analysts recall Depp vs. Heard 2022. But with a twist, this time the target isn't another celebrity, it's the commentariat itself. If feelings trump facts, critics warn every spicy hot take could come with a cease and desist. July 31st, 2025, Manhattan. Blake Lively arrives for deposition in a muted navy pantsuit, no designer credits, a first. Justin Baldoni makes an unannounced appearance, just to observe, prompting side-eye from Blake's counsel and a frenzy of paparazzi outside. Inside, the room holds attorneys, a court reporter, and enough caffeine to fuel a NASA launch. Questions probe everything from secret WhatsApp threads to whether a single TikTok caption actually ruined a $100 million brand. Blake repeatedly cites ongoing trauma. Baldoni's lawyer counters with a video montage of her post-lawsuit press tour, red carpets, champagne toasts, smiling selfies. Meanwhile, Judge Lehman sets a firm trial date, March 16, 2026. Discovery deadlines loom, including the still-sealed Swift Lively texts, messages rumor says could nuke either narrative depending on context. Speculation goes nuclear. Did Taylor counsel Blake to burn it all down, or beg her to settle? No one knows yet. PR strategists predict the courtroom will become the new box office. Live streams? Unlikely. Protective orders tighten, but real-time Twitter threads will fill the gap. Every eye roll, every lawyerly objection, clip edited into TikTok loops. So here we stand, a lawsuit born on a movie set, swollen to swallow influencers, journalists, and perhaps even your snarky cousin's meme page. If Blake wins, feelings become billable. If Justin wins, subpoenas become boomerangs. Either way, the case is a neon sign flashing caution, free speech zone ahead. Because in 2025, reputation isn't just what people think, it's what the algorithm amplifies. And when an algorithm can land you in court, the line between trolling and tortious conduct blurs into the timeline.